Hi, it's Laura again. Today I have a Vinyasa flow for you. So this workout will be a little more on the intermediate side. However, there are always modifications if your practice is more on a beginner level. When I do a flow practice, we'll have what is called a Vinyasa, which is a chaturanga, an up dog, and a down dog sequence. So we'll do that several times, and you can always take out that chaturanga and substitute in a tricep push-up. You can always go to your knees for that portion to make that a little easier when we get to that section. So I'll remind you of that when we get there, but just a heads up, there will be, for those of you who love chaturangas, there will be several in this practice. All right, so we are gonna start seated. So when you're ready, go ahead and join me on your mat. We're gonna sit in a crisscross position, hands resting on our knees. Sit nice and tall. And then when you're ready, close your eyes and we'll just begin to settle into our breath. Taking just a few moments here to slow the breath down. Lengthening the inhale, slowing down the exhale. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And then you can open your eyes and bring your hands to your side. We'll start with a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, bring the arms up, sit nice and tall, look up. And then as you exhale, press the palms down and relax the shoulders. We'll take that again. Inhale up and exhale down. Now sitting nice and tall, sit bones grounded into your mat. Bring your arm up and over, taking a side bend. And then we'll switch sides. Other arm comes up and over. And then let's flow that a couple more times, just warming up our side body, flowing with the breath here. Last time. And then come back to center. You're going to take your right hand behind that left knee. We're going to twist open to the left, lengthening the spine. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, release and come center and twist to the other side. Take an inhale, exhale back to center. Now moving into a seated variation of cat-cow, we're gonna bring the arms up to goalpost cactus position. And as you inhale, open up through the chest, pull the elbows and the shoulder blades back. And then as you exhale, round and tuck and bring the forearms towards one another. We'll do that again. Inhale, open up nice and big. And exhale, bring the forearms to touch. From here, work the fingertips down towards the floor and then walk the hands out as far as they'll go. Try to keep your hips grounded and press your forehead towards the floor. And then round up, take your time here with the spine. And then we're gonna do that seated stretch in the opposite way. So take the bottom leg and make it your top leg. Bring the arms back to cactus. Take your inhale and exhale round. Once more, inhale, open big. And exhale, round. Hold that rounded spine, chin is towards the chest. And then bring the fingertips towards the floor, walk the hands out, and relax the forehead down. Really working here to keep the hips grounded. Feel that stretch through the low back. All right, we'll go ahead and round up from there. And then we're gonna come into a ball. So I'm gonna face the front of my mat now. You're gonna lift your hips, reach over the knees, gently tuck the chin, reaching forward. And if this does not work with your knees, you can come into a forward fold position. Now from here, hands are gonna come back in towards the feet. You're gonna lift your hips and step back to plank position. All right, make sure here we are lining up the wrists and the shoulders. Our belly is pulled in tight, but those hips are pressing down, finding lots of length in the spine. Take another inhale. As you exhale, take your hips up to a downward dog. And then pedal your heels. So go ahead and start working into the backs of the legs, maybe moving around a little bit, taking one knee over and then the other. And then we'll go ahead and settle into down dog here for 2 deep breaths. So our feet are hip distance apart. We're pressing our heels towards the mat. Sit bones are towards the ceiling. Head is sinking right in between those arms, and reach through the fingertips. One more deep breath. Now on your next inhale, you're going to come forward to plank. Now remember, plank and down dog should have the same hand and foot position, so you should be able to stay pretty steady here. Now we're going to move back and forth from plank to down dog. So we're going to take our inhale while we're in plank, and then exhale, hips come high to down dog. Inhale, back to plank, and exhale to down dog. All right, go ahead and do that 3 more times, flowing with your breath. All right, should be about done with that. Now we're going to come to the top of our mat in a ragdoll. So feet are going to come toes right behind the wrists. Relax the body down. You can hold opposite elbows here if you'd like, just dangling the upper body, and then you can sway side to side. Now, next time you kind of dangle over to the right, see if you can let your elbow rest on the side of your leg, holding you in that twisted position. And then we'll sway back over to the other side, again using the elbow to hold you steady. All right, release that, come back into the center. Let go of those elbows, and then we're coming into windmill twist. So we're going to straighten out the right leg, bend the left knee, and then reach the right arm up to twist. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower the arm down and switch sides. Straighten out the left leg, bend the right knee, and lift the left arm. Take an inhale, exhale, lower the arm down. Now pressing into your feet, you're going to round up 1 vertebrae at a time, taking your time here. Head will be the last to rise. Once you get to the top, stand in tall mountain position, and then bring the arms overhead. Inhale. Palms touch, exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale back to center, and then side bend to the left. Inhale back to center, exhale, fold forward. Half lift, inhale, sliding the hands up the front of the legs, and then exhale back to fold. This time on your inhale, arms come wide and up. We're still pressing into the feet. And then exhale, hands come to your heart. All right, we'll take that series one more time. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, side bend to the left first, this one. Back to center, and then we'll take it to the right. Back to center, and then fold forward. Half lift inhale, and exhale, fold. Inhale, arms wide and up overhead, hands to the heart as you exhale. All right, inhale up, exhale, fold. We'll take a half lift and then fold. Now fingertips down, we're gonna step the left foot back for a low lunge and then take just a moment here to move in this stretch. So you wanna use your center as a guide, so we're pressing towards the mat and then lifting high, straightening the front leg a little if you can. So just move, a couple more breaths. And then settle into your lunge, lining up the right knee and the right ankle. Left hand plants next to the right foot, and we'll lift the right arm up for reverse low lunge. Stay lifted through the hips, opening through the right side of your chest. One more inhale, exhale, lower the arm down, step into forward fold. All right, take a half lift. Exhale, fold, and then we'll take the opposite foot. So right foot's gonna come back, low lunge. Again, a little movement on this side as well. Straightening out the front leg. And then settle into your lunge, lining the left knee and the left ankle up. Right hand plants right next to the foot, and the left arm lifts for your twist. Take an inhale and exhale, lower the arm down. Step in, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide and up overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. All right, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a half lift, fold, and we're gonna step back to plank position. All right, so working your core a little bit here. Nice strong plank, belly is in tight. Again, making sure the wrists and the shoulders are in line. Now we're gonna take the right toe and point it to the back wall. Now as you inhale, we're gonna take that right leg up as high as we can, coming into a single leg down dog. As you exhale, come down and tap that left ankle. All right, 4 more of those. Inhale up, exhale down. Flow the next 3 with your breath. Returning to plank position, take your knees down, relax your toes, sit the hips back to your heels, and come into a modified or narrow child's pose, resting the shoulders. Maybe wiggle the fingers, rotate the wrists. And then come back forward, finding your plank position. All right, we're gonna do that on the other side. Take the left toe, point it to the back wall. As you inhale, lift it high. And exhale, bring it down and tap the ankle. Inhale up and exhale down. All right, 3 more, flowing with your breath. All right, back to plank. This time, wide child's pose. So knees are going to come as wide as you can. Sit your hips back. Take your right arm, thread it underneath the left, and rest on the right side of your head. And then switch sides, left arm under the right. All right, left arm comes back to the top. From here, take yourself all the way back up into a downward dog. If you need to pedal those heels one more time, go ahead. Otherwise, you're holding steady and breathing deeply. Now a little bend in the knees, look to the top of the mat. Nice big step to the top, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide and up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, so we're gonna move into Sun Salutation series. This is where we'll begin to introduce that Vinyasa, the Chaturanga, the up dog and the down dog. So as we get to that Chaturanga, you'll hear me say, you can take a tricep push-up or you can skip all of it and go straight to your down dog. So when we get to that part, just make the decision that is best for you today. All right, so coming into mountain, arms at our side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, step back, plank position. All right, so here's the flow. Take a tricep push-up with the knees down or up, or you can go straight to down dog. But if you would like the flow, it is a chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Then a little bend in the knees. Again, we're gonna step to the top of the mat. We've got 2 more sets of sun salutations. Inhale, your arms wide and up, and then exhale, hands to the heart. We're gonna move a little faster through these 2. Inhale, exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, and step back, plank position. Chaturanga, or skip it, or tricep push-up. Up dog, pressing the hips towards the mat. Chest is open, and exhale, up to downward dog. Little bend in the knees. Use the left foot to lead you to the top of the mat this time. Forward fold. Inhale, arms wide and up. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, one more. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold and step back, plank position. Chaturanga, or skip it. Up dog. And down dog. All right, we're gonna start our first flow series here. So from down dog, we're gonna ground through the left foot, take the right heel up for a single leg down dog. As that right leg lifts, press down through the left heel, deepen your stretch, and then we'll bring the right foot to the top of the mat for low lunge. All right, coming into standing split, hands are gonna come in front of the foot and you're gonna lift your back leg, look back towards your standing leg, relax the head, straighten the right leg as much as you can. All right, step back to low lunge, and then we're gonna rise up for high crescent. All 10 toes stay forward, come up nice and strong, pressing into the feet. Relax the shoulders and reach for the ceiling. Now take another inhale. As you exhale, we're going to pivot open to warrior 2. So take that back heel down and open the arms front to back. Next up is 5-pointed star. So we're going to pivot to the left, toes point out, bring the arms up, take an inhale, open the chest, and exhale, hands to the heart, prayer squat. Again, inhale up and prayer squat. Once more, inhale up, exhale down. This time, inhale up, take your heels behind your toes and fold forward for a straddle stretch. Relaxing the head, neck, shoulders are relaxed. Enjoy the stretch. And then bring your hands in front of you. We're going to straighten out the arms. Make sure that you have your wrists and your shoulders lined up. We're going to scoot the right hand to the center and then inhale as you lift the left arm up into a spinal twist. Lower the left arm down and then lift the right. And then lower the right arm down. Pivot the toes forward and crawl your hands back to the top of your mat. Rise back up, high crescent, inhale. And then we're going to take a warrior three. So we're going to hinge forward, lift the back heel, lengthen the neck, pull the belly in tight. Left toe is pointing down towards your mat. Now from here, bring that left knee up for a standing staff position. Hands come to your heart. Relax the shoulders. Find that breath. An optional twist here, the right hand will come to the back of the left thigh, and then the left arm reaches towards the back. Coming back to center, hands to the heart, and then we're going to take that left foot and push it back into warrior three. Extend the fingertips towards the back wall. Step back, high crescent, arms forward and up. Nice inhale, and then exhale down to low lunge. Now we're coming into side plank, so you're going to take the right foot back and then pivot open, either stack or stagger your feet and lift your arm. You can always modify this, take the bottom knee down. We'll take one more breath, and then lower the right arm. You're back in plank. All right, we have another vinyasa again. You can always skip these, but if you want it, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. All right, couple deep breaths here. Pedal the heels if you need it. And we're going to repeat that series on the other side. So we're going to ground through the right foot, lift the left heel up, pressing down through the right heel as you lift the left, and then bring the left foot to the top of your mat for low lunge. All right, setting up for standing split. Hands come in front of the foot, lift the back leg, relax the head, look back towards your left knee, straightening that standing leg as much as you can. And then we'll step back to low lunge and then rise up for a high crescent. All 10 toes are forward. Press into your feet to rise. Hold for an inhale, relax the shoulders. Exhale, open to warrior two, bringing the back heel down, arms front to back. Next up is five-pointed star, so we're going to take it over to the right, toes to the corners. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale for a squat. Two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up once more, and then take the heels behind the toes and fold forward for your stretch. You can always pull deeper by holding onto the legs or the outside edges of the feet. Then bring your hands in front of you, straighten out your arms. We'll take the left hand to the center and bring the right arm up for twist. Make sure those hip bones stay pressing down towards your mat. And then release and switch sides. And then release. All right, toes point forward, crawl the hands forward. You're back in low lunge. And then rise back up for high crescent. Coming into warrior three, you're going to hinge forward. Bring the fingers to the back. Right toe points down. Lengthen the spine. Belly is in tight. Chest is open. And then we're going to bring that right knee in for our standing staff, hands to the heart. Optional twist here if you'd like it. Left hand to the outside of the thigh, right arm reaches back. Come back to the center, hands to your heart, and then press back to your warrior three. Step back for high crescent, arms forward and up. Inhale here, and then exhale down to low lunge. Now coming into your side plank again, step back, pivot to the right, stack or stagger those feet, and lift the left arm. Remember to modify here by taking that bottom knee down, and then lower back to plank position. All right, here's another vinyasa if you want it. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Nice deep breath here. Little bend in the knees. Look to the top of the mat and step in, forward fold. Inhale, arms wide and up. Exhale, hands to the heart. All right, so we're going to repeat that flow, moving a little faster, and then add on to that. From here, inhale up, exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, fold and step back, plank position. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Grounding through the left foot, take the right heel up. Bring it through, low lunge. Right into standing split, hands forward, lift the back leg. Step back, low lunge, and rise up to high crescent. Open up to your warrior two. And then up to five-pointed star, toes point out. Inhale here and exhale, prayer squat. Just one prayer squat this time. Inhale back up, take your heels behind your toes and fold forward for your straddle. Going right into our spinal twist, straighten out the arms, right hand to the center, left arm up. And then switch. And then crawl the hands forward, low lunge. From here, rise up, high crescent, and then warrior three. Standing staff, with or without the twist, you decide. Back to center if you were twisting, and then push back to your warrior three. Step back, high crescent. Inhale and exhale to low lunge. Step back, side plank. Open the right arm up and then lower down. Great job. Now adding on, we'll take the right leg, same leg up, and bring it through for low lunge. From here, pivot your back foot. We're going to come straight into warrior two. So you want to find that warrior two footing and then bring the left arm up and around. Warrior two. Hold steady with the legs deep in that front knee and then bring the right arm back for reverse. Exhale forward for right angle, stack the shoulders. Inhale back to warrior two, and exhale down, windmill those arms, low lunge. Standing split. And an option to add on your half moon, so if you'd like, ground down through those right fingertips, open the hip to the left, and take the left arm up. You're gonna flex the left foot. And then we'll take it back down, standing split, and step back, and come up to high crescent. Take an inhale here, and we're gonna go right back into our warrior two, so pivot open. 5-pointed star, and prayer squat. 5-pointed star, and warrior 2. This time in our warrior 2, bring the arms up, palms touch, nice inhale here, straighten the front leg, and then exhale back down. We're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale up, and exhale down. Once more. And then we'll bring the back arm up and around as you windmill down to low lunge. Step back here, plank, and then an optional vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. All right, great job. Take a breath. You can always hit pause and take a child's pose if you need it. We're gonna get ready to take that flow on the other side. All right, grounding through your right foot, left heel high, nice inhale, and exhale to low lunge. Standing split, hands forward, lift the back leg, and look back at your left knee. Step back, low lunge, and rise up for high crescent. Open to warrior 2. 5-pointed star. Inhale. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale up, exhale, fold, taking the heels behind the toes, and then right into our spinal twist, hands in front, straighten out the arms, left hand to the center, right arm up, and then switch. Crawling the hands forward, toes point forward. Step back for your side plank. And then lower down. All right, let's take that left leg back up and through, rise up, high crescent. Coming into our warrior 3. And then standing staff, bring the knee up, hands to the heart. You've got that optional twist here if you want it. Back to the center, and then back to warrior 3. Step back, high crescent, inhale, and exhale to low lunge. Now, moving into add on, pivot your back heel down for warrior 2 feet, and then windmill the arms up to warrior 2. Settle in here, relax the shoulders. Going deep in that front knee, bring the left arm back for reverse warrior. And then come down to right angle. Back to your warrior 2. And then windmill down, low lunge. High crescent, inhale. Exhale down to standing split, lift the back leg, and you can add on your half moon here if you'd like to. Open the hip to the right and lift the right arm. We'll lower that right arm down. Back to your standing split, step back for low lunge, and then rise up for high crescent. Taking it back into our warrior 2, pivot open, back to 5-pointed star, and we'll take one more prayer squat. Back up, 5-pointed star, and then back to your warrior 2. Now we're gonna lift and lower our arms. So as you inhale, straighten the front leg, palms touch, and then exhale down. We'll take 2 more, flowing with your breath. Hold here, and then windmill that back arm up and around. You're back in your low lunge. Step back for a plank. And then your vinyasa here if you'd like it. Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. All right, Great job. Now let's come down to our wide child's pose again. Take the knees out, set your hips back to your heels, forehead towards the mat. Relax the hands, relax your fingers, ground the hips, and then walk the hands as far over to the right as you can. Turn your head to look under your right arm. Relax the left side of your head down. Bring the hands back towards the top of the mat, and then we'll go the other way. Hands over to the left. Turn your head to look under the left arm. And then we'll bring the hands back forward. All right, from here, come back up into your down dog. We're going to move into a few more stretches. From down dog, we're going to do a slow pedal. So I want you to take that right heel all the way down, bending the left knee a lot, maybe even lifting the left foot, feeling that stretch through the back of the right leg. And then switch, left heel down all the way, and take the right foot up. All right, and then back into down dog, we're going to take the right leg up and bring it through for low lunge. Back knee comes down, we're coming into half split. So you're going to relax the back toes and then take your hips back towards your heel, lift your right toes towards the ceiling, and reach the crown of your head towards the right big toe. And then come forward, coming into crescent moon. You're going to keep the back knee down, line up your right knee and your right ankle, and bring the arms forward and up. From here, take the right hand, gently hold the left wrist and hinge over to the right. Come back to the center, hands down, and then we're going to bring the hands inside the foot. Heel toe that right foot out to the edge, coming into a variation of lizard. So we're going to take the foot to a 45-degree angle, and you can come onto the blade of the foot. That's going to get deeper into your inner thigh. Now from here, if you can, see if you can bring the left forearm only down, and then extend the right arm up. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Then we'll bring the right arm down. Go ahead and lift back up. You're going to heel toe that right foot back to the center of your mat. Lift your back knee. Now we're going to turn into kind of a side stretch here. So you're going to pivot the toes towards the left, bend the left knee, and settle into a side stretch. So you can hold it here, or if you want to go a little deeper, you can. Take the right toe towards the ceiling, sink all the way into that left knee. This is called flying monkey. And you can try to balance here by bringing the hands towards the heart. All right, hands down. We're going to now bend the front knee, work your hands back towards the top of the mat, and step back to down dog. We're going to take those stretches on the other side. So we'll take the left leg up and bring it through for low lunge. Back knee comes down, relax your toes, and sit back in your half split. Hips come towards the heel. Lift the left toes and lengthen the crown of your head towards your left foot. And then come forward, preparing for crescent moon. We're going to line up the knee and the ankle, arms forward and up. Then we're going to use the left hand to gently hold the right wrist and hinge to the left. Come back to center. Hands come down, and then bring the hands inside the foot. You're gonna crawl that, or heel toe that foot over to the edge of your mat. Take it to 45 degrees, and then the option to come to the outside edge of your foot. We're gonna take the right forearm towards the mat, and then lift the left arm. Take one more deep breath. And then lower that arm down. Go ahead and lift up. Work that left foot back to the center of your mat. And then we're going to come into that variation of flying monkey. So you're going to lift the back knee, crawl your hands around, and then bend the right knee and sit over into either a side stretch, or you can take the left toes up, settle in to flying monkey, hands towards the heart. And we'll take our hands down, bend the left knee, crawl your hands back towards the top of the mat, and step to the top for forward fold. Inhale, your arms wide and up overhead. Hands to the heart, exhale. All right, moving into a new series. From here, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale, and exhale, fold. Step back, plank position. From plank, take the right leg all the way up for single leg down dog. Now, take an inhale here, exhale, bring your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, now bring it to the left elbow. So you're gonna twist, keep the shoulders forward. Bring it back up, and then bring the knee in towards the chest. Inhale, back up, and then this time bring it through for low lunge. All right, coming into warrior one, so we're gonna pivot the back foot to 45 degrees, bend the front knee, and then rise up for warrior one. Now we're gonna move warrior one to pyramid. So take an inhale here. As you exhale, shift the hips back, straighten your front leg, and hinge forward. Back is nice and flat, and we're reaching the crown of our head towards the top. Now moving with breath, bend the front knee, inhale up to warrior one, exhale down to pyramid. Inhale up, exhale down. Once more, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale back up. Hands come to the heart. We're going to bring that left knee in again for standing staff. This time we're going to take a standing pigeon. So we're going to cross the foot over above the knee and then sit back in your hips. Try to push that left knee towards the mat so that you find that stretch for the hip. Shoulders relax. Make the neck nice and long. Lift back up. Take the leg back into standing staff and then push back to warrior three. Step back, flight position. So the weight in flight is in that front leg. Chest is open. You're on the ball of the back foot. Now take your hands and cross them in front of your shin. Inhale and exhale back down. We'll take two more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Rise up for high crescent, taking a little bend in that back knee, and then come forward to standing split. Now if you were doing half moon earlier and you'd like to try that again, go ahead and lift the left arm, open the hip to the left. And then back to standing split, take your left foot down to meet the right, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead, and then exhale into chair. Hands come to the heart. We're going to take a twist over to the right. So we're going to bring the left elbow around towards that right knee. Make sure the knees and hips point forward. And then if you'd like, you can open your arms top to bottom. Hands come back towards your heart, rise up. And then sink back into chair. Now we'll take a balanced chair. So hands are going to come back to the heart. We're going to lift the heels coming onto the balls of the feet, lifting as high as you can. And then lower your heels, inhale up, and exhale, fold. Great job. Half lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Step back, plank position. All right, same leg. We're going to lift the right leg high, coming into a pigeon stretch. Relax the back knee, walk the toes back, and settle in. We'll take a few breaths here. All right, hands come back by the knee. Go ahead and lift, and we're going to take it back to downward dog. So you're going to tuck the back toes, lift up and back. Take a breath here. All right, taking that series on the other side, ground through your right foot. We're going to take the left heel high, and then bring the left knee over towards the left elbow. Inhale, lift it back up, and then bring the knee towards the inside elbow. Little twist, shoulders forward, bring it back up, inhale, exhale, knee to chest. Inhale back up, and then this time we'll bring it through for a low lunge. All right, warrior one. So we're gonna pivot the back foot 45 degrees, press into your feet, rise up, fingertips extend towards the ceiling, shoulders relax. Taking an inhale, as you exhale, shift your hips back, straighten the front leg, and hinge forward for a pyramid stretch. Finding length in the spine, reach the crown of the head forward. And now we're going to flow that with our breath. So bend that front knee, inhale up to warrior one, and exhale back to pyramid. Two more, flowing with your breath. And then bring it back up to your warrior one. All right, hands to the heart. We're going to come to standing staff. So we're going to bring that right knee in. And we're going to take it into standing pigeon. So you're going to cross over, sit back in your hips, finding length through the neck. Press that right knee towards the floor to stretch the hip. One more deep breath. And then lift back up, release that foot, and step back to warrior three. From your warrior three, step back flight position, chest is open, weight has shifted to the front foot. And then we'll take those arm circles, cross in front of the shin, inhale, bring it up. Exhale down, two more. Rising up to high crescent, nice inhale, and then exhale forward to standing split. Once again, if you'd like to take that half moon, you can, lifting the right arm, flex the right foot. Now lower the arm, bring the right foot down to meet the left. We're in forward fold. Inhale, arms widen up, and we're gonna sink into chair. Sit the hips back, soften the tailbone, relax the shoulders. Taking our prayer twist now, hands come to the heart. Inhale, and then bring the right elbow around towards the left knee, knees and hips forward, and if you'd like, you can open the arms top to bottom. Hands come back to your heart, rise up. Nice inhale, and then exhale back to chair. Now taking balanced chair, hands to the heart, lifting your heels. And then lower the heels, rise up, and exhale down. Step back, plank position. And then we'll take the left leg up, coming into our pigeon stretch. Bring it through and relax. All right, we'll take a couple of deep breaths here. Maybe wiggle the fingers, rotate the wrists again, giving them a stretch. All right, one more deep breath. And then bring your hands back to your knee, lift up. We're gonna step back into a tabletop position, coming onto all fours. Lining up your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. We'll take our cat-cow stretch. So inhale, lift the tailbone, arch the back. And then exhale, round and tuck. Again, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Then coming back into neutral spine, you're going to crisscross your ankles, sit back, legs forward, and then scoot forward on your mat so you can come onto your back. We're going to take a couple more stretches from here. All right, once you get onto your back, we're going to take the left leg out towards the end of your mat, bring the right knee in, and you're going to pull that knee in towards the right shoulder. Then we're going to let the knee just open up. Take your left hand and kind of press down on the left hip bone to keep that hip grounded. If you'd like, you can extend the right leg. And then we're going to bend the knee, bring it back in. Now we're going to extend the right foot towards the ceiling. Take just a moment here to flex and point your foot and rotate your ankle. All right, now a little bend in the right knee. We're going to walk the hands up the right leg, lifting the shoulders, and then pull the knee towards the nose, stretching your hamstring. And then release. Go ahead and take that right leg down and pull the left knee in, bring it towards the left shoulder. Holding onto the shin, pull in as deep as you can. Then we're going to let the knee open up to the side. You can use your right hand here to press the hip bone down. And then you can extend the foot out if you would like to. Then we'll bring the leg back to center. Go ahead and extend the foot towards the ceiling. You're going to hold on to the back of your leg here and then flex and point your foot and rotate your ankle. All right, then walk your hands up the left leg, lift the shoulders, bring the nose towards the knee. And then release. Great job. Now bring both knees in. We're going to just rock side to side here, giving the low back a little massage. And then we'll take the knees all the way over to the right. Extend your arms out in a T. Look over your left shoulder. Relax. And then gently bringing the knees back through center. We'll take them now over to the left. And take your gaze over your right shoulder. Bring the knees back to center. Go ahead and align the hips. Pull the knees in. Lift the forehead up towards the knees, coming into a little ball. And then relax down, taking the legs to the end of your mat and bring the arms to your side. All right, settling in here for just about a minute, we'll take some deep breaths. And then take a moment here to notice any tightness or tension that you're holding, perhaps in your face, maybe your jaw, your shoulders, or your hips. And just allow the breath to flow naturally as you allow the body to relax. All right, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. And we'll take a full body stretch, reaching the fingers and toes as far as you can. Nice inhale. And then exhale, relax, and bring yourself up to seated. We'll finish with a couple of deep breaths. Inhale, bring the arms up, lengthen the spine, and exhale, float the arms down, relax the chin towards your chest. We'll take one more deep breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Hands to your heart. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.